Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, Jen and I are up here once again. Now, it is Friday night. I did the work traffic, got home, threw the stuff in the truck and came up. Really, I just threw my tools. I didn't have too much building material. I took up a bunch last week, and the last video showed that I started to build my screen and porch, and it looks absolutely great. It's about probably 8 o'clock at night. We just got up here, just started the generator, filled it up. Gas prices are still out of control. It cost me for the 5 gallons to fill up like almost $20 to fill up my 5 gallons of gas. I don't know what's more painful, watching the same 2 commercials over and over and over and over and over again, or the price that keeps going up, up, up. Gas. Jen and I don't use the gas too much while we're up here. I will be cutting the grass with my my roadside find. I could re-swipe my card, but they only let you pump $100. You believe that, Jen?
Oh my God, we have $100.
$100, and then the pump shuts off. I still needed more to fill up the 5-gallon can. Oh my God. I tested it and I cut where the garden used to be over here last time I was up, and it cut perfectly. It did I did have a problem. The self-propelling belt popped off. I have to fix that again, but I'll be getting to that hopefully tomorrow. Jen bought paint, so maybe we could paint this place to match the rest of the cabin, you know. That'll really tie it all together. I'll be building the wall inside the screen and porch for the little back room to hold my solar. I have this door I need to put on, and the hard part's going to be framing and see what happens. I'll take my time, but let's go see what Jen's up to. She's in the cabin. There she is. Say hello to all our viewers.
Hi, viewers.
There's Jen. She's going to make me dinner now.
Yeah, gonna make some crunch wraps.
Crunch wraps. All right. Here's another cool. I don't know if you heard me talk about this on a different video, but if you're a Facebook fan of Liberty Creek, you know I posted that picture of that big nugget of salt I found in my Planters peanuts. It was crazy. So I went to the Planters Peanut page, put a complaint in saying, like, what is this? And they sent me like 3 coupons for $7 a coupon to get peanuts. But what I have just realized, folks, you ever have these? And oh my God, they're delicious. And on top of it, when I buy my planters, or I get Brittany to buy them for me because they're expensive. Planters has this much mixed nuts. You know, you could buy the deluxe version. It's even more. You might get this much mixed nuts, and then the rest is always cocktail peanuts. You know, they have a good amount, like this much on top of the big ones. The rest are cocktail peanuts. These things are through and through mixed nuts. Look at.
Yeah, they're not all greasy.
Yeah, it's no grease. I think that's one of their little things. Never fried, oven roasted. And I love peanuts, and these are probably the best stuff we have bought. I mean, and they're cheaper. They're cheaper than Planters. You could get about $4. This one right here is anywhere between $10 to $14 on Amazon. I get it next day delivered, but this one here I got for $11. I don't buy them when they're $14. I wait till they drop. So if you like peanuts, I'm going on. Is this a peanut Liberty Creek show? I don't know. I like to share all my finds with my viewers. What else is going on? I had some comments about the garden. One individual said, don't give up on the garden. It takes time. It does. We will be digging into the garden again. Not that garden. We have bought garden beds, big garden beds. We're going to assemble them on one of these episodes. I have a ton of dirt that I'm going to fill these things with. Thanks, Pops. And we're going to try, we believe it's the dirt up here, why we didn't have a good crop last year. At home, it was great. We had so many tomato plants and tomatoes. But up here, we had an entire failed crop. Nothing grew. It was disappointing because we grew everything from seed last year. All right, let me stop yapping like I always do. Jen's cooking away here. All right, it's Saturday morning, probably around 8:30. Jen made me a little breakfast. I threw on my sweatshirt, my pants, because it's supposed to be 90 degrees today, or in the 90s, but right now it's muggy. But I'm waiting for those bugs to come out. I don't want to get bit all up. What I'm going to try to do is now fill in this spot here. Basically, at this point, I took some scrap smart siding, and I just put it up. I pencil lined the angle. I wish I could get the angle of the actual board I'm going up against, but I just took it for the bottom of the 2x4 that I mirrored, and we'll see what happens. I got to cut a little notch in for the 2x6, but we'll go from there. Let's see what happens. I don't know what it is with pencils, man. Pencils. I can never have enough pencils. I lose them constantly. I even have this little thing that you can dummy cord the pencil to you, and I lose that. I lose pencils like you wouldn't believe. I never put it back where I'm supposed to in my working pouch. I even have spots for it in the pouch. I reach for that pencil, it's gone. It's on the ground. It's where I used it last. It's everywhere but where it's supposed to be. And this has been a ongoing problem. It has plagued me through the entire build. Freaking pencils, man. And these pencils, I got carpenter pencils that they don't roll and all that crap, but pencils like this I found a bunch of these when I went to Target when it was school time, and I bought these. These things last better than any carpenter pencil I use. Oh, here comes the bugs. Right now I'm going to notch out this little spot and hope for the best. Expect the worst. This saw is great, folks. I definitely have to replace the blade. I did get a new blade, but I have not replaced it yet. I even do one of these. Just makes it easier for me to cut. Do a little bit of a plunge cut. I'm gonna take my $3 saw. Just clean up the other side. Should be good to go. break from the porch build and we're headed into town. We're on these back little country roads in Vermont. Well, this one's actually paved. And we're heading into our local town to hit up the flea market. It's after Mother's Day, mid-May. It opens up and it goes until the fall time. It's fun. It's not as big as the Elephant Trunk. The Elephant Trunk in Connecticut is huge, but we heard on the radio that this had a good turnout for sellers. So we're gonna go down and take a look, see what they got. And we're still looking for like little end tables for the cabin, like little pine end tables that are just something simple to put stuff on, nothing crazy. Everything we see that we like is like, people have lost their damn minds with, you know, they want a simple pine end table, they want $250 for, or $150 for. These things are very simple, should be, you know, 30 to 50 bucks a piece. But so we're still in search for something decent. Okay, so I trimmed off the bottom over here where it used to hang down the last you know, 12 feet or so, and it looks great. It came off. I just set the depth of my saw to just the material and snapped the chalk line, and we took it right off. And now Jennifer's painting. How is this so far, Jennifer?
Good. The paint is good.
The paint is good. What type of paint is it?
Bear.
Bear.
Ultra.
Ultra. What color?
I think it's called Havana Coffee.
Havana Coffee. There you have it. So I'm gonna put you down over here. It is the first extremely hot day, I think, anywhere up in this area. Vermont, Connecticut. It's 90 plus degrees. It is very, very warm. I'm trying to get my my base layer going so I don't burn all year. And yeah, it's beautiful. And I'm going to try to install that screen door now, and I'll let you sit here and watch Jennifer. Working on the second coat, or maybe this is the third coat. I put 2 on last year, but it definitely needed a third coat. I did the side and the back, and it's hot today. It's in its 80s in Vermont. I know in Connecticut it's in its 90s. So of course I gotta Wow. I'm not gonna. Jen's burning some scrap. I had that scrap filled in the porch. I filled in all the eaves. Go give them a walk around real quick, Jen. Show them what we got. Oh, there she is, folks. Gotta fix my flag. So, there she is, all painted up, screen porch, looking good. I know Jen already gave you a walk around. I did a second or third coat of paint up there, get that protected more. Screen doors in, looks awesome. Very happy on how it all came out. Walk around our little batch of trees. This is eventually where probably the kitchen's going, the little lean-to kitchen. We might put it on the other side, but I'm not sure. So we come around, there's the side. That window there is kind of ugly, got to clean that up. Basically it's going to get the green window trim going around it, just like the windows in the front. Looks good. I'll show you the back. I got to get metal on that roof before it ruins my plywood. I keep saying it, but it's not easy to get this stuff. There it is, all painted up. Looks good. Looks really good. I still got to do a couple times. I got to do a wrap over there. I got to wrap that with some metal. I got to paint the trim of the door. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put trim, a thicker piece of trim on the outer part of the door, and that'll be green as well. We're debating to put trim around the whole screen, paint it green. I don't think we're going to do it, but we did kick around that idea. I'll show you one more time. What we did, I did paint it around here. It needs a second coat though. You can see on the door frame, painted the door frame, the white to brown. Looks better. Just getting done cleaning up. I do see a lot of black ants back out there. They're around outside, but none inside this year. I'm going to put down some more of this stuff. It seemed like last year this stuff worked good. But we did try other things as well. So I didn't get as far as I wanted to today because when I went to go start working on the back wall, Jen couldn't get up high painting. I didn't want her on the ladder. So she painted most of the side here. So I took over painting, and then next thing you know, I ran away with painting. I was painting the spack. I was painting the seat top. I was painting everything. Painting the trim. And, you know, that took time and that took away. And now it's 6:30 at night. And I'm about to pull the lawnmower out. My back is hurting, but now the door works great. It's got the spring-loaded hinges. I should have painted this before I put the hinges on, so I'm gonna have to come back with a little paintbrush and clean that up a little. Bug just got on there. All right, I did have to put a strip of molding here, stop the door from going too far in. But here's our screen and porch. I can't get over how big it is. It's great. Even when the little back utility room will have a steel door, this is the door here. I'll probably paint the door eventually, you know, or maybe I even really go crazy with it and maybe dress it up, make it look like wood or something. I don't know. That's down the road. Right now, I wanted a steel door for, you know, just security reasons and stuff. And so I'm gonna frame this all out. This right here will be the door. Open it up, and that's what we'll have there. I still got to put some molding on the inside, on the top, because there is a little bit of a crack going on. And eventually, I still don't know, metal on the bottom or pine on the bottom. I'm thinking about metal. That would look cool. And then eventually we'll get a ceiling on this place. I'll probably start the ceiling in here. I'll probably run some electrical out of the utility room. Maybe, I don't think I could put a ceiling fan in here. I'm saying the ceiling would probably be here. The height of the ceiling, if it's a straight ceiling. I don't think that's going to be enough for us. But I'll get something. I'll see what they have. Maybe they have something neat. Like a corner mounted one that blows back and forth, something like that. But but we really like it. A lot of work put into this. We've done a lot. I only worked on Saturdays, and basically I built the whole thing on 2 Saturdays and dressed it up, and it's looking great. Very happy how it came out. Jen's very happy. She's talking to Brittany right now, sounds like. And I'm burning up that cardboard that came, all the screen doors came in a big boxes cardboard. I finally burnt that up, and now I'm gonna throw down some more of that ant killer, cut the grass with my free lawnmower, and I don't know how much cutting I'll get done because I'm spent. I am spent. My back is killing me, but Gotta get it done. So it's Sunday morning, had breakfast, and I am definitely packing up going home. My back is just not feeling it. I don't want to overdo it and then be in pain for the rest of the week. This happened last time. My back was in a little bit worse shape, but I was able to go to the gym on Monday and do back, and I felt great the rest of the week. So I don't want to push it though. My test in the morning after a hard day of work is trying to bend over to put trash into that little garbage can, and my back will be like, no. Then I know it's not. Then I know don't do any more work. Anyway, it's 75 degrees out on this Sunday morning. It is almost 10 o'clock. It is nice and comfortable in the cabin with the layout, the design with the door there and the door here. We get a nice cross breeze, and sometimes Jennifer will set up a box fan blowing out, and it'll bring air straight through the cabin. Last night it did get cool, and actually I had to shut the bedroom window. I had a nice breeze coming in. Look at a little birdie out here. Let me show you what we're doing before we go though. Oh, there you. It's a robin. Got a lot of robins up here. But Jen's over there. She wants to hang her wind chime that she got from Brittany for Mother's Day. So we looked around. We think about putting it right here, just like that. I got an eye hook. Gonna stick that in there. We're thinking really about also putting a set of steps here leading out to the side yard, because I don't know how many times I have to jump down, jump up, jump down. So we did a lot this weekend, and so far there's nothing to do on our calendar except for coming up here next weekend and doing more work. And we got a lot done. We're very pleased with the amount of work we got done once again on the weekends only, and usually it is only Saturday that we do a lot of stuff. So I got the mower home right now. I'm trying to bang out the deck to make it straight again, because I did the push mower yesterday, and it's a lot of mowing up here to do with a push mower. So my zero turn, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the actual mower. It's just the deck, and you know, nah, I would keep it to the side. All right, let me hang this up for her, see how it looks. I don't think I could put you anywhere. Watch me do it. All right, I put my drill away, so I'm going to attempt to do this by hand. You got man hands, you can do it. You got little bitch hands. Get back in the house. Got man hands, you can do it. Got little bitch hands, you got to get a little drill to start the hole. A little drill bit. I have to get the drill bit.
No, you can do it.
Once you really get it going. Here we go. Oh no.
It's going crooked.
Start breaking slow. All right. All right, we'll see how much that makes noise and how crazy. We'll see if we're going to leave it there. Jennifer's littering. Oh my goodness. Just freaking ants. The ants are back.
Yep.
We saw a couple in the cabin. It's not like last year yet. I got right on it. I put the ant bait out, the shake bait. We'll put some more. I got some other stuff. I'm gonna put that down before we leave. And I actually have one that you spray, and we'll probably do that next time we come up. Hook it to the hose, spray the whole back of the woods and stuff. Try to get the ant population under control this year. The last thing I want is carpenter ants in the house, and it looked that way last year. It looked like they were coming in. So This year we'll continue to fight them until we don't see them anymore, and I may have to go to more industrial strength killers. All right, let's go from there. So that's the end of the episode, folks. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate all that. Thanks for tuning in, and continue watching. Leave the questions down below. I'll try to answer them. So once again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.